Welcome to Ganitika.com. This is a website for mathematics lovers, learners, and leaders. The link to this website is given in the description below. Today we are going to see more on matrices. We are going to see how to add, subtract, and multiply two matrices. Let's first consider how to add two matrices. These are the two matrices that you want to add now. So before you proceed, you need to see that both the matrices have the same order. In this case, the order of the first matrix is 3 by 3. And the order of the second matrix is also 3 by 3. Therefore, you can add them. So addition of two matrices is possible only if the orders of the two matrices are the same. Okay, let's start adding the matrices. So you have to add the corresponding element of the two matrices. For example, 2 and 5 are corresponding elements which are in the same position, first row, first column. Once you add them, you have to put them in the first row, first column of your answer matrix. Similarly, first row, second column will have 1 and 2. Adding 1 and 2 from both the matrices, you will get 3 and you will put that in first row, second column of the answer matrix and so on. This will be in the first row, third column of the answer matrix, second row, first column, second row, second column, and second row, third column. You have to add the corresponding numbers and put them in the same place as in the original matrix. Now we have 10 in third row, second column, and 10 again in third row, third column, and this is your final answer. The same thing is done for subtraction as well. So you need to have the same order for both the matrices and you have to subtract the corresponding elements. For example, 8 minus 5 will give you 3 and you will put the answer in first row, first column because that is where they came in from. First row, second column numbers are here and you will subtract them and put the answer here. 4 minus 0 will be placed in first row, third column position. 7 minus 4 is 3, 4 minus 3 is 1, 5 minus 1 is 4 in their corresponding places. Minus 1 minus 7 is minus 8, 2 minus 8 is minus 6 and 4 minus 6 is minus 2 and this is your final matrix. Let's see how to multiply a matrix by a scalar. By a scalar means by a number. Say for example, I'm going to multiply this matrix by 3. So if I have to multiply a matrix by a number, I'll multiply the number with all the elements of the matrix like this. So multiplying the first element by the scalar 3, I get 9 here. 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 1 is 3 and here it is negative 9 and it becomes 12 here, 18, minus 6 and 0 and you'll be having 15, minus 9, 12 and minus 3. When you multiply these numbers by 3, you'll get this as your final matrix. So for multiplying a matrix by scalar, you have to multiply all the numbers in the matrix by that scalar. Now let's see how to multiply two matrices. So here are two matrices. So the first matrix is of order 4 by 3 and the second matrix is of order 3 by 5. You can see that the orders are not the same for multiplication, but there is something very important to notice. You can notice that the number of columns in the first matrix, which is 3, is the same as number of rows in the second matrix, which is 3 again. So unless this matches, you cannot multiply the two matrices because you are going to multiply the row with the column. So multiplying the first row and first column will give you the first row, first column element of the answer matrix, which is going to be placed here. So how are we going to multiply the numbers now? The numbers are going to be multiplied in the corresponding positions. For example, 2 is multiplied with the corresponding position 5 from the first column, added to the second number from the row will be multiplied by the second number from the column, added to third number from the row will be multiplied with the third number from the column. Since all the numbers have been multiplied, the answer is going to be 17 and this answer is going to be placed in this position because we started with first row of the first matrix and first column of the second matrix. Therefore, the answer is going to be first row, first column of the answer matrix. So we have positioned the first row, first column number here. Next, we will move on with first row of the first matrix and second row, second column of the second matrix. Now multiplying the corresponding numbers, we will place them in this position. First row, second column. So multiply 2 by 3, add to 1 times 2 and add it to 4 times 4 and get the value and place the value in the position where we just showed, first row, second column. And then we will move on to first row, third column and multiply the corresponding numbers. But where will you place it? First row, third column, and this is the place where you will put the answer. So multiplying the corresponding elements, 2 times 1 plus 1 times 5 plus 4 times 6, the answer is 31 and it will be placed in first row, third column. Moving to fourth column, first row, fourth column. So your answer also is going to be in the first row, fourth column, multiplying the corresponding numbers and adding them and putting them in this place. The answer at this position is 22. And moving on to this last column of the second matrix, you will get the last column of the answer matrix and the answer should be going to be here, and multiplying the corresponding elements and adding them, you will get 17. Now there are no more columns in the second matrix. Therefore, you will move the rows of the first matrix to the second row and start with the first column of the second matrix. But at the same time, you will also move the answer matrix to second row, first column, and your number is going to be placed here. So multiply 530 with 531 and add them all, you will get 34, and you will place the answer in second row, first column, because you started with second row of the first matrix and first column of the second matrix. Therefore, second row, first column is the position. Now second row, second column, the answer is going to be second row, second column here, and you will place the number here after multiplying the corresponding elements. Second row, third column is here and the number is going to be 20 because you are going to multiply 5 times 1 plus 3 times 5 plus 0 times 6, you will get 20 there. Now moving on to the fourth column, your answer is also going to go to the fourth column. So second row is maintained, second row, fourth column, the answer is going to be 25. Second row, fifth column, the answer is going to be 23, and that is all the columns are over, and we have still 2 more rows to go in the first matrix. So we will move on to the third row, and we will move on to the third row to the answer matrix as well, but we will continue with all the columns of the second matrix as usual. So the first number is going to be third row, first column, it's here, and second column, third column, fourth column and fifth column, and we are completed with the fifth column with the third row. Now we will move on to the fourth row of the first matrix, and we will move the answer also to the fourth row, and this is how we complete the fourth row with all the 5 columns. You can notice that there are no more rows in the first matrix, therefore the answer is done here. So you will have the same number of rows as the first matrix and same number of columns as the second matrix in your answer matrix. Therefore this answer matrix is going to have the number of rows to be 4 from the first matrix and number of columns to be 5 from the second matrix. Therefore, the order of the product matrix will always be the number of rows of the first matrix and the number of columns of the second matrix. Let's see some problems on addition and multiplication. Let's add these 2 matrices. Adding the corresponding elements, you will get 1, 2 minus 1 is 1, minus 1 plus 0 is minus 1, 0 plus 7 is 7, and 4 plus 3 is 7. And you can add the corresponding elements of the second row in the same way. You will get 14, 5, negative 7 and 7. And this is your answer for the addition of the given matrices. And let's consider this example of multiplication. So first of all, before you start multiplying the row and column, check the condition for multiplication, whether it can be multiplied or not. So in this case, you will have this order as 3 by 3 and this order is 3 by 2. And you can check that these 2 are matching, therefore it can be multiplied. The answer matrix will have the order 3 by 2 from here. This is going to be your matrix. A matrix of order 3 by 2 will be of this form. So you are going to have an answer matrix in this form. So when you get ready with this, then you start multiplying the corresponding numbers. Then you will not make mistakes in the positioning of the numbers. So now we will start multiplying the numbers. First row, first column, your answer is going to be here. Multiply the corresponding elements, 3 times 2, 2 times 3 and minus 1 times 1. Add them all. You will get 11 and the 11 is going to be placed in first row, first column of your answer matrix. Next is first row, second column is going to be here. Multiply the corresponding number in the same way. Add them all. The answer is going to be 32 and it will be placed in first row, second column of your answer matrix. And now that you know that you have to go to the second row, your answer is going to be here, second row, first column and second row, second column. Continuing in the same way, we can fill the third row for both the columns and this is going to be your answer for the product of the given 2 matrices. I hope you understood how to add, subtract and multiply matrices and enjoyed this video. For more worksheets, visit Ganitika.com resources page, for which the link is given in the description below. Thank you.